Russia is in chaos. Russian people panic when Ukrainian troops attack on Russian border. Update: Russia and Ukraine war. Please help us, panicked Russians begged as Zelensky troops entered Russia's border. Ukraine continues to push back Russian forces as they fight against Vladimir Putin's illegal invasion. Terrified Russians are panicking that the Ukrainian war is on their doorstep in the border city of Belgorod. Residents of Belgorod, southern Russia, just a few miles from the border with Ukraine, found it impossible to ignore the war because they feared it was approaching. Russian soldiers and military vehicles decorated with the letters Z, V, and O have become a common sight. When the carcasses of these vehicles were left on the road when they were destroyed by the Ukrainian army on the way to the Russian border by the Ukrainian army. Russians living in the city of Belgorod say they are preparing for the worst, as the Ukrainian army continues to attack their city, to wage war against Russia. It came as the TASS news agency reported that one person was killed by Ukrainian shelling in Russia's Belgorod region. Denis, a Russian resident who has built a bomb shelter in his backyard and works in a local restaurant, said he took precautions. We fear that just tomorrow maybe the Ukrainian army will attack our city, in retaliation for Mr. Putin's bad invasion. He told The Guardian, nobody expected it to come here. But we have to be ready, because this is very likely to happen. It comes after Vyacheslav Gladkov, the Russian governor of the city of Belgorod, ordered local authorities to inspect their bomb shelters, while schools near the border were temporarily closed. Weak Russian soldiers were cornered by the Ukrainian army in this border city, raising fears among the Russian people that the Ukrainian army would attack their city. An elderly woman cried on the shoulder of one of the Russian soldiers in a market, saying, "Please, help us." Ekaterina, 21, a kindergarten teacher, spoke of her fear after a shrapnel fell on the school. "We feel scared, and that's especially difficult when you're working with children," she told the New York Times. "The kids started running around screaming missiles, but we told them it was just thunder." In recent weeks, Ukrainian forces have recaptured territory formerly held by Russian forces in the northeastern region of Kharkiv. To the east and south of it, Russia has concentrated forces for months in the Luhansk and Donetsk provinces, expanding territory held by Moscow-backed separatists since 2014.